Racing action from Penn Can, Thunder Mountain, and Champion Speedways, plus a look forward to this Sunday's blast from the past. All that and more on this edition of The Race Report. Hi everyone and welcome to another edition of the Race Report. I'm Ron Hills. We begin this week at Penn Can Speedway in Susquehanna. First to four-cylinder action. On the microphone is track announcer Craig Hawley.
Down the front straightaway they go racing. Robinson out front the R2. The N2 and Junior Wilmot slides it on the bottom. Here comes Nick Kennedy. Bringing with him Frank Kennedy. McPherson, the top five, break away from the rest of the pack as it's Wagner. Leading lap number one, it's going to be the R2 of Michael Robinson. Final time of the back straightaway, Michael Robinson sets its sail in the corner number 3 and 4. Checkered flag is in the air, picking up his first win of the season, the R2 of Michael Robinson. Nick Kennedy comes home second. Third will be McPherson. Fourth will be the K2 of Frank Kennedy. And fifth will go to the Wilder AK-47.
Next up, the XL 600 Modifieds. Once again, Craig Hawley.
Maybe takes to the corner number one with Eastman on his heels. Ragante up on the top side of the speedway. The 56K of Maybe opens up to a 5-car length advantage into turn number 3. Ragante reels them in 3 wide behind them momentarily. Leading lap number 1 will be the 56K of Camden Maybe. Into the south turn we go. Maybe opens up over the Ragante ride. Bailey Boyd up to position number 3. Then it's the 11S of Higgs. He's got battle with the 120 of Eastman now as they ride it down into the south end of the speedway. Ragante reels in the 56K and Maybe in between the corners. Bailey Boyd to the outside of the speedway, looking to go around the Ragante ride. Not going to do it this time as he's going to try it again in turn number 1. The young driver out of Binghamton, Bailey Boyd to the outside of Ragante. They touch a little bit, straightens it out down the back straightaway. While that's happening, the 56K of Maybe hugs the bottom of this Ragante with a big bad push into turn number 4. That opens the door, and here comes the 11S of Higgs. One more time around the speedway for the 163 of Bailey Boyd. In the 1 and 2 for the final time. Boyd again hits his marks. Maybe all over the track trying to find some room, some racing real estate down the back stretch. Final time into 3 and 4. Checkered flag is in the air. Picking up his first ever Penn Can Speedway Excel win is Bailey Boyd. Camden Maybe second. Higgs is third. Ragante fourth. And Will Eastman rounds out your top 5.
Dan Pompey has a weekly reservation in Penn Can's Victory Lane, and he checked in again on Friday night.
Green means go down the front straightaway. The Modifieds roar to turn 1. Pompey on the outside. He's been an inside hub runner all year long. Right now using the cushion around the speedway. Kevin Hartnett, the stalker, down low. He's got the tire up and in the infield. But leading lap number 1 is Dan Pompey. Hartnett motoring through the corner. Darwin Green is third. But Trelack fourth and Vaughter fifth. Dan Pompey sets the way. Followed by the 88 of Hartnett, and they are right there. They are 1 and 2 on the racetrack, 1 and 2 in the points. Been 1 and 2 just like that all year long. And right now, Pompey, the stalker, down on the inside. The 11 of Pompey on the outside as they ride it into the south end of the speedway. Hartnett, you know he's racing for a win tonight. Into turn number 3 and 4. Hartnett, he is glued to that bottom. They are side by side. You could throw a blanket over them. Third is Green, fourth Petrelak, fifth Vaughter. But the show out front, Pompey, Hartnett, into 3 and 4. 5 laps are up in lights. Kevin Hartnett wheeling that car. On the bottom, Pompey, rim right in the cushion, down the backstretch. Pompey motors ahead into turn 3. Lap traffic in front of your leaders. 8 laps up in lights, and they're still side by side of the line that time. Too close to call, but here comes Pompey. Back on the outside of Hartnett. Problems on the back straightaway right in front of your leaders. Caution on the speedway, and now we go back to the last completed lap. Green flag back out, back underway. Lap number 10 to restart, and Pompey back to second. Hartnett going to get his outside line, and it could be over. There's still 20 laps to go in this one. Kevin Hartnett out front. That Hartnett Race Designs number 88 machine. A 3-time track champion. And look at him rim ride the cushion, hike that left front tire up on the ground. That Hick Fab chassis ride. Pompey going to hold it right down on the bottom. Colston now going to battle with the 72 Petrelak. That's for fourth. They ride it into turn 3 and 4. Continues to be the high-flying 88 of Kevin Hartnett showing the way. Had a little bobble in 3 and 4 that time, but Hartnett shows the way on lap number 17. Hartnett looking to be on top tonight. Pompey racing the chase right there in the number 2 spot. Darwin Green is third, Petrelak fourth, and Colston fifth. But the show out front, Pompey has found some magic. He is reeling in Kevin Hartnett into 3 and 4. The stalker getting stalked right now. Here comes Pompey. Back down to the bottom. Hartnett up and over the cushion that time. Pompey noses ahead. Here comes Hartnett again up the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4, Powell the lap car. He's on the outside. Look at Pompey motor by down the front stretch. Dan Pompey back out in front. 25 in, 5 to go. Hartnett right there, back down to the bottom now. He's going to try to chase down the 11 of Pompey. Oh, but turn number 4, Pompey slides high. Hartnett right on his back bumper. 4 laps to go. Hartnett back down on the inside into 1 and 2. Pompey shows the way up the back straightaway. They're coming underneath the 77 of Meady. Hang on to it. Pompey and Hartnett get together. Hartnett gets it straightened out. He's going to hang on to second, but a heartbreaker for the 88 of Hartnett. Right rear flat tire on the 77 of Meady. Parallel sticks are in the sky. Dan Pompey just 2 laps to go. For the 11 of Pompey, a straightaway now over Hartnett. Pompey looking for his 3rd win in a row. Hartnett looking to be second for the 3rd time. White flag out, lap traffic in front of your leader, Dan Pompey. Pompey goes into 1, gets a little sideways. Hartnett going to try to reel him down. Backstretch, final time into turn number 3. Dan Pompey looking to go for 3 in a row. Off the corner, he'll do it. 3-time feature winner, Dan Pompey. Kevin Hartnett is second. 3rd, Petrelak. 4th at the 3rd is Darwin Green. 4th, Petrelak. 5th is Weaver.
And rain washed out everyone's fun before the Factory Stocks and Sportsman main events. Both divisions will have double headers this Friday, and the 4 cylinders will have a special 30-lap main event. Skyline Hill and Outlaw all fell to rain on Friday night, and no report from Afton. Brett Hearn, J.R. Hefner, Rob Yetman, Jay Casey, Tom Murphy, and Jeff Meltzer Jr. were winners at Lebanon Valley Speedway on Saturday night. Holland and Ransomville rained out this weekend. Champion Speedway kicked off their 2017 season Sunday night. We'll take you there when the Race Report returns.
You're watching the Race Report on Fox 40.
30 years of satisfied customers. That's the proud history of Brush and Pallet Auto in Candor. We have a large selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Here is this week's Car of the Week. We'll give you a $1,000 minimum trade-in, and we have financing options to fit your needs, including a first-time buyers program. Think you can't afford it? We think you can. Check us out at brush-pallet.com or visit us in person at 598 Owego Road in Candor, New York.
Unicorn Electronics in the Valley Plaza, Johnson City has the best pricing and selection of audio, video, and computer cables in the area. Don't spend a fortune on that HDMI cable for your new HD TV or Blu-ray player. Unicorn Electronics has quality cables in the lengths you need at a price you can afford. Expanding your network, Unicorn has the patch cables and accessories to make it happen. When you need to connect, think Unicorn Electronics in the Valley Plaza, Johnson City.
98.1 The Hawk, number 1 for 20 in a row.
This is Jason Aldean.
Hot New Country.
This is Luke Brown.
And kiss tomorrow goodbye.
This is Charles, Dave,
and Hillary.
And we are
Lady Annabella. And I don't know why you don't take me downtown anymore.
Binghamton's Hot New Country.
This is Carrie Underwood. Every tea soaked whiskey memory blown away.
Binghamton's Hot New Country. 98.1 The Hawk.
Welcome back to the Race Report. Champion Speedway in Owego raised the gate on their 2017 season, with Mikey Buman and Casey Downhole sharing wins in Speedway bike action. Paul Small makes the call.
Rest of the riders lining up, so it'll be Buman, gate 1, Harmon, gate 2, Don Holt from gate 3, Oakton from gate 4, and Jesse Dean from gate 5. This is your Division 1 Scratch Main Event. They break off the tapes, and it's Buman and Donholt that grab the advantage as they work off turn number 2, bar to bar, down into turn number 3. Donholt riding hard on the inside, Buman on the outside. They ride back into 1 and 2. Donholt will have the lead as Buman twisted up. Big time battle for the 3rd spot. Oakton has it right now over Deem with Harmon right behind. Donholt leads with 2 laps left to go. Oh, and down goes Buman in turn number 2. Buman out of the scratch main event as Donholt will come around for the white flag. Donald works it off turn number 2. Oakton second, Dean third, Harmon in 4th, Buman remounting, but he will finish in 5th as the win will go to Donholt. Oakton finishes in 2nd, Dean 3rd, Harmon 4th, Buman will finish in 5th. Are you ready? Geez, we got practically the whole field coming from back of the 50 and the 60 in this one. 6 laps the distance, the Patrick Allen Spring Classic. Time to get it on. Here we go. Garlinghouse leads at the start. Jesse Dean moves into the number 2 spot. Donald pushes in turn number 2. Buman in front of him now working on Oakton. Dean to the outside of Garlinghouse. He'll have the lead here at the end of lap number 1. Here comes Buman. Big head of steam on the outside. Buman takes over 3rd spot from Oakton. Now works on Garlinghouse as he comes off turn number 4. Bar to bar with the car. And he'll take the number 2 spot as he chases after your leader. Buman twists it up in turn number 2. He'll make the save as he chases after Jesse as they walk off turn number 4. Oakton battling up alongside Garlinghouse. Donald is right there. Bobble for Jesse Deem, and there goes Buman. Buman takes the lead. Garlinghouse slams the door on Oakton and holds on to the number 3 spot with 2 laps left to go. Casey Donald in trouble, pulls the number 97 out wide. Buman brings it down here off turn number 4. White flag will wave this time. Buman carries it back down through turn number 2. He's got 2 more turns left to go to win the Patrick Allen Spring Classic. It's going to go to Mike Buman. 2nd spot goes to Dean. Garlinghouse 3rd. Oakton in for 4th, followed by Porteraro in 5th.
Also in competition were the quads. Back to Paul Small.
All right, this is your adult quad main event for the evening. Spear, Masciarelli, Smith, and Irving inside to outside. There's the drop of the tape, or the rise of the gate. whatever you want to call it. Masciarelli boxed out Smith on the takeoff, and he's got the lead as they come around here, but Smith is going to carve down to the inside. Can't make the move just yet, runs out of room. Going into turn one, has to tuck back in behind. Spear sits in third, Hervé is fourth. Masciarelli's going to protect that inside lane for all it's worth and try to force Smith to go around the outside, and that's what Smith's going to do. Top lane, turn two, up alongside, makes the move on the outside. Yeah, the top lane is the preferred lane here on the champion track tonight. Smith didn't panic. He followed him around for a lap on the inside, figured he was going to have to go around, took his shot, and made it pay off. So he's pulled out now by a couple of lengths over Masciarelli and Spear as they ride second and third. And Spear trying to do the same outside move there, but spinning the tires a little bit off turn two as he tries to draw in on Masciarelli as they come back across the line. Couple laps left to run here in this quad main event. It's all Shane Smith at the front of the field. He's going to come around this time for the white flag. So final lap for Shane Smith. Spear still trying hard to get that two spot, but he falls back. As they come off the corner, Shane Smith is going to be your quad main event winner for the evening. Runner-up is going to be Masciarelli. Third will go to Spear. Hervé will finish in the number 4 spot.
Racing action from the Lightning on the Mountain when the race report continues.
For 3 generations, we've been building world-class American performance.
Like the new Edelbrock Power Package Top-End Kit, based on Edelbrock's powerful RPM crate engines. Each kit includes aluminum heads and intake, cam and lifters, gaskets, and hardware to build your own 400-plus horsepower Chevy small block. For 3 generations, it's pure American performance from the leader. Call now for your free Edelbrock catalog.
Edelbrock makes them right here in the USA.
30 years of satisfied customers. That's the proud history of Brush and Pallet Auto in Candor. We have a large selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs. Here is this week's Car of the Week. We'll give you a $1,000 minimum trade-in, and we have financing options to fit your needs, including a first-time buyers program. Think you can't afford it? We think you can. Check us out at brush-pallet.com or visit us in person at 598 Owego Road in Candor, New York.
Welcome back to the Race Report. Sunday at Thunder Mountain Speedway, Damon Decker collected the $1,000 win in the Chad Sindoni Memorial for the Street Stocks.
Lanson Albanese on the outside, Wilbur on the inside. Way down on the bottom, that's Damon Decker already looking for Racing Rube. Donnie Russell Jr. up on the top side. They race out of turn number 4 for the first time. Lanson Albanese gonna be your leader. 3 wide through the turns here. 4 and 5 rows back. The 81 trying to crank it up, trying to get Sophia, trying to get a little more speed out of her. The white flag is out one more time for the Chad Sindoni Memorial.
One more trip around this ultra-fast speedway. The young 18-year-old senior at the Afton High School drives his father's 89 junior down to the backstretch for the final time. He'll slide it off a 4. The checkered flag is in the air. Give the $1,000 Chad Sindoni Memorial to Double D Damon Decker. In for 2, the 14A of Lance Albanese. Butch Green in the 57 for 3. And the 7 of Mean Gene in his racing machine will round out your top 4.
In sportsman action, it came down to turn 3 of the final lap and a win by former XL 600 modified racer Larry Meckick.
We're ready to go. Green is out, Hammer's down. 3 wide right here on the front straightaway as they head into turn number 1. Brian White, we got a couple people scrambling, and everyone's going to get through there down into 3. We got 1 around, we got 3 around, and we got 1 stopping. Here they come. 3 laps remain in this evening's Short Track Super Series Lightning on the Mountain event. Tommy Collins, your leader, Larry Meckick, Billy Spoonhour. Meckick got a run that time in between 3 and 4. Couldn't quite make it stick. Gonna try it up on the high side one more time. See if he's got one last shot at him. Cormier now taking over a top 5 spot. Nick Nye gonna try to come back. Larry Meckick, one shot down on the inside. Now Tommy Collins as they take it down into 3. Larry Meckick gonna pull it out as he was able to hustle on by the 713 of Tommy Collins. He went to the top side, got some cooler. Oh, my.
45 modifieds were on hand, and the battle of the number 44 cars went right down to the wire in the Lightning on the Mountain part of the Bob Hilbert Sportswear Short Track Super Series powered by VP.
We're green down the front straightaway. Brian Malcolm, Nick Nye, Dan Creedon, they're all going to attack turns 1 and 2.
3 wide up on the outside. The Wild Child keeping it up on the top side of the speedway. Going to lose a little ground here between 3 and 4. Brian Malcolm continues to be your leader, but don't look now. Creedon second. Sheffield, Massachusetts. Pachetti is third. Creedon slides up. I'm not sure. He might have a tire going down, but Parego getting by. Definitely a right rear tire going on his Decker, making contact with the Creedon car as they went by. Yeah, but Parego definitely looking strong, freezing right there. Hoping, I gotta believe he's hoping they can catch that lap traffic. He'll be in the cat's bird seat when you're second and you're close by. Now Pachetti gonna try one more time on the outside of Jeremy Smith to grab that third spot. No, he's your point leader going in. He wants to stay that way. But right now, here comes Friesen. This time by 47 in. It's 3 to go. You got to make your move now.
And that is just what he's trying to do. He keeps inching closer. He's within a car length as they head down into turns number 3 and 4. He's there. Friesen's got the tire to the rear quarter. The parallel popsicle sticks are in the air. We got 2 more to go.
2 to go. He's going to take a look down on the inside as they come out of turn 2. Parego's probably starting to hear him. He's going to have to shut the door, but Friesen going to try to kick it open. At the stripe, it's still Parego. He's going to have to stay down and be catfishing.
Oh, here's Stuart Friesen for the final time. Down the back straightaway. Friesen will go after Parego one more time. Down to the bottom, a little too late. Not enough now. Parego's your winner. Friesen in for 2.
Coming home third is Andy Pachetti. Fourth is the 46 of Smith. Coming home fifth, Ryan Jordan. 6 is Billy Decker.
This Sunday, Tri-Cities Airport in Endicott plays host to the 6th annual Blast from the Past Drag Racing Reunion and Hall of Fame inductions, all to benefit the Boys and Girls Club of Western Broome.
Well, this year the funds from the car show are going to help improve the chemical building down in the pool chemical room. The building's about 54 years old, and we've discovered that with 54 years of a swimming pool, the combination of the humidity and the chemicals, it's starting to eat away at some of the concrete and the rebar. So this year the proceeds are going to go to help improve the chemical room. In the past, we've replaced some of the security cameras. We've done some work on the playground. We've worked on the brickwork at the pool and at the outside of the club on the facade. And we've also installed a new ADA handicap accessible pool lift.
Well, it's the same thing in some ways as others, except some of our people that are going to be into the Hall of Fame are coming up as far away as Florida. Of course, the weather is going to be good, you know that, and we hope to break the record of having 28 planes for the fly-in. The cars, we hope to have at least 150 good cars here for the show. Wally Bell's coming up all the way from South Carolina to be our master of ceremony. We've got a lot going on, and the big thing this year is roll the dice and win a brand new Street Glide Harley from Southern Tier Harley, or $25,000 in cash, whichever you would like to do. So there's a lot of things going on this year, and we're going to have a lot of fun. The hours are from 9 o'clock in the morning until 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Admission is $5 for the car, so see how many people you can get into the car and come out and enjoy yourself. We got a lot of good food vendors, and of course we'll be here with Speedies and all sorts of other things to have and enjoy. The Hall of Fame induction will be at 1:30, and all the awards will be done by 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
Monday Night Racing Trivia starts an exciting new season this Monday night with thousands of dollars in cash and prizes, including remote car starters, TVs, tools, clothing, and cash. Everyone who plays is eligible for prizes. You don't need to be a racing genius to win. That's every Monday night starting June 5th at the California Grill, 912 Vestal Parkway East in Vestal. Trivia starts at 7:30. And we leave you with more highlights from Champion Speedway in Owego. For everyone at the Race Report, thanks for watching. Until next week, I'm Ron Hills, and I'll see you at the races.
There's the takeoff. Roberts will lead. Garlinghouse dives to the inside with Porteraro as Oakton gives way on the outside. Here comes Buman and Donholt. Buman is on a charge on the inside. Wow, hang on, Spencer. Spencer almost went for a nasty as Buman goes to the outside of Garlinghouse. Rolls up into second, now chasing after Roberts. Buman down on the inside off turn 4. Can't get by him just yet. They're back into 1 and 2, and oh, laying it down is Roberts. He'll be able to get back up, and that'll be it for him. That moves Garlinghouse up to second. Porteraro and Donholt fighting it out for third and fourth as they come across the line. Up front, Buman, he is cranking as he brings the Polito ride around off the corner to click off the next lap. Porteraro goes out wide. Donholt trying to put the power down on the inside, and Casey will move up now into the number 3 spot. Porteraro still right behind him as Donholt sets his sights on Garlinghouse with the white flag waving. Buman off to the races off turn number 2. The battle still on for second and third between Donholt and Garlinghouse. Donholt trying to go around the outside. Buman will get the win. Here comes the run for second off the line, and Donholt grabs the 2 spot with the cushion pass off turn 4. Garlinghouse finishes third, followed by Porteraro and then the Oakton number 27. Nice ride there for Donholt. Pressure was on, but he got himself up into a transfer along with his teammate Buman.